Hello guys, so welcome to tonight's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on JFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time when you see our program, for you will bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, I almost start tonight's show. Okay, the Sun kind of let us know say Arteta really want to sign a very cheesy and Arteta they see Eberechi as the final piece of the puzzle. You get. So they're interested in signing the guy. They are really interested in him. In fact, if you see how the Sun carried the story, they say Mikel Arteta sees Eberechi as the final piece in the jigsaw. However, Sun Sports can reveal Arsenal face a major battle to sign the player in the shape of Bayern Munich. Now, this Bayern Munich don't go for this player before. For reasons best known to them, they leave him based on saying it looks okay, maybe they will get Nico Williams. At some point, they move away from Nico Williams, go Luis Diaz. Now, they won't come back to Eberechi because they made him their third choice then. But Eberechi don't already talk saying that Arsenal won't join. Now, whether Ingo gets in head changed to change in choice, I never really know, I know they in mind. But as of today, now Arsenal he don't talk say he would like to sign for, and rightfully so, because why? He is an Arsenal fan. The family themselves they support Arsenal. So we could just watch and see say Arteta really wants him. Why do Arteta want him? Because after Odegaard, we don't really get a deputy Odegaard. And these were the problems who really affect us. You see, last season, many things affect us. Odegaard got plenty injury. We had no deputy, even though people felt it wanted for slotting, but because Arteta didn't have that trust for him, and Arteta they tried to protect the young lad, Arteta no really bring them on. So if to say we get somebody there, Arteta forget the person, oh yeah, enter go play. Look at what happened to Bukayo Saka. We didn't have that replacement. So all those problems, now we try to fix this time around to avoid tomorrow. Now we'll say, we don't get this person cover, we don't get that person cover. So that's what we are trying to do. So Arsenal really interested. And in fact, when you look at what Jacobs Ben, who is one of the reporters for the Times, he got to talk say Arsenal are set to approach Crystal Palace to discuss a deal for Eberechi. TalkSport understands. Now, Arsenal plan to speak to Crystal Palace potentially as early as this week, to understand whether a deal might be possible without triggering Eberechi's 60 plus 8 million pounds in add-ons. So now what they try to understand, and they will try to see whether they will do everything before the 19th so that they will follow the traveling contingent, go to pre-season in Singapore. We'll see how all this is going to unfold. At the end of the day, we're here. In fact, we are having fun now. Yeah, we are seeing something we've never seen before. So if they go feel run out, I will be very happy. Now, Liverpool shocked everybody. Liverpool had a meeting with Crystal Palace striker Mateta and his representatives. So then don't express interest. Okay, they want to replace Darwin Núñez. And remember this, we got a report yesterday that they opened talks with Benjamin Sesko, but the price then they call for that one, it did too high. So most see because Crystal Palace striker Jean-Philippe Mateta and his representatives are reportedly met with Liverpool in recent days as the result to bolster their third ranks. So then self would be interested in getting Darwin Núñez replacement. Get even the James also carried the same story according to his sources. Fine, we could see whether they will trigger the deal and everywhere go good. Now, Plettigol, aka Florian Plettenberg, will be one of the reporters for Sky Sports in Germany. In Talk say last details are being clarified today on site in London with Gyökeres agents. Talks are ongoing. Gyökeres have deal. Now, talks are ongoing. Say the Gyökeres move to Arsenal is imminent. They made them sign everything, dot the I's, cross the T's. In fact, there was one picture we on the trend for social media say Gyökeres enter London today. I was waiting for popular people we know to post them, but I don't really see them. But now in face, whether na AI, I don't know. But it was widely reported. Say the guy don't really come inside London. But all things being equal, I know say he go follow them travel. So that one, everybody made their mind rest. No issue. Now, away from that, so Luis Diaz, Liverpool don't place asking price for Luis Diaz. Remember, say Bayern won't buy him officially. Liverpool no one sell, but unofficially, if anybody won't buy him, they look say 80 million euros will do the trick. In case anybody, because as you see where Liverpool they look at, okay, if they fit sell Luis Diaz, they'll come replace Luis Diaz with Rodrigo. So if they fit sell like 80 million euros, then how much can remain? Maybe they go either sell 20 million euros or maybe 10 million euros, 90 million euros will carry Rodrigo from Real Madrid. That's if the guy really chooses them over us. You get, so that's the way since they go down. The way me I say, I say okay, more could they watch, because I don't know whether not because of that then they will do a barrier where Diaz no go, where they come picture I'm saying they for my influencer house, they dance, they flex. As the Liverpool fans come the vex for them. I'm not going to that one they push the guy because the guy they hustle to come out. Don't be saying no, they get playing time. So what is the issue? Unless what did happen an internal problem and we are not privy to such information in the public domain. But we just watch and monitor proceedings. They are our rivals, so it is fair to monitor them and see what they are doing also. As then said with the monitors. In fact, when you go for Liverpool WhatsApp group, you know what they will talk about Gyökeres on journals. They will just say, wow, and that feel there maybe and start say, do you know that Arsenal have signed that boy that is scoring 1 million goals in 2 seasons? They say, that's what we say, Amo. But let's see next season. Next season is going to be a banger. Just be like the season they start now. Many people will talk about that. You get what people just watch. I like the fact say now they will talk about our own players. We said we will take time because we'll see them on school. Now, Real Madrid don't say career as well. That doesn't concern us. We can move forward. I don't know why everyone's screenshot starts to. Now, this one, I don't go lie for you. I never saw this deal come. Like, the deal still they shock me. Who go Ekitike to Newcastle? Newcastle bid 80 million euros for Ekitike. Ekitike agents don't come Newcastle to finalize the deal. Even what they call him? David Ornstein actually reported the story. When I read that story, I was surprised. This is the same player when Liverpool talks say it's too expensive. This is the same player when Man you say, what's in want you? It's too expensive. How come Newcastle are now able to afford it? And if the stories are to be believed, Newcastle know they, because maybe they think say maybe Newcastle they buy him to come sell Isaac give Liverpool, but that the reverse is the case. Newcastle they buy the guy to pair him with Isaac, because in fact they say it's going to be replacing the outgoing Callum Wilson. Now the way we have to hear the story, but we just watch. Anything can still happen. Forget all this till the year on paper. Anything can still happen. Deadline day, let's say Liverpool offer them 150 million. Let's say Isaac don't come out. It is possible, but more just they observe, more they monitor, more they see how things they go sharp. Now, so Chris Whitley, will be one of the Arsenal correspondents, probably let us know say Madueke has already passed his medical ahead of signing for Arsenal in a 52 million deal. So at the say now tomorrow they will announce them officially. Arsenal make the announcement officially, so we just go watch whether that's true, whether Arsenal go run up. Now Enrique, they could ask him based on the way when they punch Joe Pedro say because the narrative out there is that PSG are sore losers. Say PSG no sabi, they don't know how to lose. They are not used to losing. So those kind of teams, when they lose, they know they take away. It just be like, remember that match where happened between me and Man City, so we beat them. They call them fighters. Yes, they don't understand. Like you say, get us to win all the time, win all the time. If you don't lose, you don't know how to take in that negative emotion. You are used to positive emotions all the time, so you don't know how you take them. Yeah, so Baba can say me, loser. I'm not a loser. I'm a runner-up. I'm not a loser. There are no losers in top-level football. A loser is somebody who doesn't wake up from his bed. Me, I'm not a loser. Do it, Baba take, explain everything. All right, now, in as much as say we buy, we buy different players, we also need to let some people go, because we don't sign like up to like 6 players and we plan to get like maybe 8 at least. So something has to give. So we're going to look at some of our fringe players according to Gary Jacob. Gary Jacob is different from Ben Jacob. I no mix the two. Gary Jacob works with the times. I no mix them. Now, they're going to talk, say, people where they are available, where Arsenal looking for markets, where they would like to sell, even though They no go fit command plenty money what we would like. They can mention the likes of Rhys Nelson. Fulham are quite interested in him. Alexander Zinchenko. Then others who could depart are also Jacob Kivior, Fabio Vieira, Albert Sambi-Lokonga, and Leandro Trossard. And Karl Hein could also leave on loan. So these are names that we say, they look say, okay, if we still sell some of all these people and make small money, but more could they watch? Nobody say, no, they watch. Anyhow, it be if suitors come, we go entertain them like Trossard now with the reason Fenerbahce. If them put body now, bring the money, we go collect that. So we don't follow anybody. No play, we will collect the money. Now, let's bring you our first message from one of our sponsors, Poria Logistics and Delivery Services. So they are into import and export, pick-up delivery, doorstep delivery, courier delivery, haulage, transport logistics, dispatch, and errand services. So if you want to ship to USA, Canada, UK, and Europe, they help you run them. They help you receive from these destinations also. And if you are interested in any of the services, you can call them on +234 807547 8645 or 08092445644. And their head office is at Block D, Shop 41, Binukono Ultra Modern Market at Ojota, Lagos. And the Ikorodu office is at number 28, Oriwu Road, Italewa, Ikorodu, Lagos State. So if you're interested in any of their services, please do reach out to them. Now, away from that, we're going to get reports from Dean James and the sources from Valencia, where they talk say Arsenal and Valencia have already reached the full agreement with Christian Mosquera, and the guy is already headed to London. So by now, he's supposed to don't reach London ahead of his medical, because now waiting Arsenal don't set. Now, this particular information on the trend all over social media, Arsenal fans all they run mad yet. Now, Chris Whitley posted one of the reporters for the Telegraph also posted it. Let's take it now. Chris Whitley say Arsenal are set to make 6 first team signings before their preseason tour begins. Now, NDA, this is something that has never happened in the 23 years since the current transfer window system was introduced. Away from that, the likes of Sam Dean also posted the same story. Say, if all goes to plan, over the next few days, Arsenal will have made 6 first team signings before the start of their preseason tour. This is something that has never happened in the last 23 years. We never see them before. Now, why is this? Now, people going to compare Andrea Berta and Edu Gaspar. When they talk, say, since we get Edu Gaspar, we never explained this kind of thing. And rightfully so. Let me cast your mind back. You remember when we once started when Andrea Berta came? I told you people that this is going to be one of the biggest transfer windows we've ever seen. People did doubt her. There were so many naysayers. There were so many people that were very, very pessimistic. I saw the handwriting on the wall. When you listen to the body language of Kroenke, Arteta, in fact, Arteta made a statement when season end. Arteta said in his final post-match press conference, the moment I start to think about next season, I feel goosebumps and excitement. Now, when they brought in Andrea Berta, at the time people say, this is the beginning of a new era. This is a new dispensation. Many people say, CHUKS, they're not decided all the complaint where Arsenal fans they complain about transfer window. All those things happened in the previous era, the previous leadership. This is a new sporting director, not just any sporting director, somebody that knows his onions, somebody that has massive experience and boss strikers for Atletico Madrid to win the league. When El Cholo tell and say, Baba, I need striker, he go carry Suarez come. Say, oh yeah, what? Take the win league. He has the experience. He know how to get the right person for the job. If say Beretta no come here, this Gyökeres we talk about, no go be person go dey here. Shey una know. Na shares go last we go pay for. Because why? Now the person wey Arteta don't identify, and the person we say Edu Gaspar. You know, they say Edu Gaspar and the Aitof. They already built a very, very good relationship with Shesko. But Berta come give them in dossier, his data, his bank of data. Tell them say, when I did for Atletico Madrid, I wanted to buy this Gyökeres for Atletico. Now I don't come here. I feel it's right for us to approach this. Why? Berta wants us to win now. Berta understands the pain of the fans. So we don't need 20 years, 20 plus years, we never win something. We need to win now as the odds. Whereas some people at Arsenal, like maybe Mikel Arteta, they're going to say, okay, but we need potential. Person will still dey young, we still dey here for the next 10 years so that he go grow with the team. But Berta say no. Berta actually convinced Mikel Arteta that we need Gyökeres to sign now. And as God will have it, Chelsea and in camp, they call the dilly dally, they call they give us a ridiculous figure. That was how we got the Gyökeres. And me I did very, very happy. So this, at least don't concur, don't everybody don't testify. Say this transfer window is now the biggest. Look how people are testifying. They've seen something they've never seen in the last 23 years. We go get like 6 players. We go deal with us, follow us, go pre-season. You know, go acclimatization, blending like a blender. Give him time. He will get better. We don't hear all those kind of things. Not just that, we are signing proven players. Some of the people who don't sign, people say they understand the Premier League. And they talk and say, no God, no surprise. No God go bench to be Mendy. No go surprise. Go shock you, say the guy go come in. I have so many things to be happy about. This brother has changed my life. He brought new zeal, new excitement for me. Like, I just did very, very happy. Say at the end of the day, Baba come, and we never finish. We still have the whole of August starting transfer window waiting for us. If we won't run any deal, oh God, and I'm not going to understand how happy I am. I'm not going to really understand how body they do me, but it's fine. Now, away from that. All right, so Trossard, according to Graham Bailey, who's one of the chief correspondents, football reporters for TBR, he can explain, say, Leandro Trossard has now indicated to Arsenal that he's keen to look at options to leave the club this summer. Bayern have joined the hunt, and interest remains from Saudi Arabia, while there are also Italian sides keeping a close eye on the situation. Me, I don't get problem. If they want seller, make it, they spend the seller, get. I don't get any problem at all. Because they say Arsenal won't sell the guy for 20 million, so all those people interested, but they can't pay the money. We don't really get any issue with them. Now, Ghana has come to talk about Gyökeres. So you can like saying they give a warning. When I read the report, I just laugh. Now, Ghana has come to say Gyökeres is not just making one step by moving from Sporting to Arsenal, it's making like 2 to 3 steps. You get, say, where in the play before? He be like saying strong pass or the defender for that league. So, but for the EPL, say in the come meet EPL defenders with this strong. You get, they may be the strongest. You get, say in Portugal he had a physical advantage over many defenders, but that won't be the case in England. He needs to adapt quickly. There's a good chance his second year could be more successful than the first. That's a high possibility. Yes, it's possible. So you can just say Arsenal cannot afford to wait much longer for a major trophy. We've all been waiting for them to sign a killer in front of goal. I hope Gyökeres hit the ground running, but only time will tell if he becomes an assassin in the Premier League. He's going to be an assassin and leave the guy. She been at this same Gyökeres play against Man City squad. Been at fear. If Merino can score, if Kai Havertz can score, why Gyökeres no go score? In fact, do you know that we are not bringing Gyökeres to even score against the big teams? We beat big teams. Where we have problem is the small teams. All those West Ham, all those Newcastle, all those Brighton, all those Fulham. Those are where we usually have problems. Now, where will they bring out to come fix our problem? We are not Man City, they collect normal. When was the last time Man City beat us? When was the last time Tottenham was beat us? Spurs, Liverpool, Chelsea. When have they beat us? I don't think those big teams are problems. But when they play big teams, I don't know of you. When they play big teams, I know they fear. I believe so. Nothing. They don't feel beat us. Arteta don't carry us to that level. They don't feel beat us. But we had the fear now. If we play this small team, we go dominate, collect 80% position, they go collect 20. Last time they go use 1-0 beat us. That's where we have the problem. We go dominate, we will create more chances, we will get a higher XG. Yet we not win. Why? We don't have a killer in front of goal. Now we have that killer. So those chances that have been created with reckless abandon that have not been buried, this guy is the fox in the box. The person will bury them. So when I just pray the guy, leave all those pressure, all those ways. Baba said no waiting they come face. He don't talk and say they come revenge. Say they come revenge. Say this EPL. Don't worry, now go here and take. You been a next season. Next season, God, now go here and take. Now, Liverpool don't tell Crystal Palace say they won't sign Marc Guehi. They don't offer them 40 million. Take it or leave it. Say they won't sign the guy. The guy get 1 year left on his contract, so I think the 40 million should be sufficient for them to actually get him. Get my own thoughts with that, but what do I know? Just watch and see how then the planner, because I know say at some point Arsenal actually were interested in Marc Guehi,
But with the way things negotiate, because Konate won't move to Real Madrid, but I don't know whether Real Madrid want the guy now. Because Real Madrid would have preferred a free agency. But Liverpool, they say, if you don't sign a new contract, so don't give you now, you go leave. Because it's better we lose you now than to lose you 1 year later. So more just the watch. Why me I dey monitor that Liverpool? Because personally, I don't go lie for you. I only see Liverpool as our rivals for next season. I don't see Man City as part of our rivals, sadly. Yes, I don't really, they've not convinced me enough that they've gotten their mojo back. I'm not really that convinced. But now still next season now, people they mention Chelsea, but me I still see Chelsea like normal our wife. Don't be deceived. Say because person just win Club World Cup. She not today person they don't win the Club World Cup. Like not really this just because one game. Yes, so I know the me personally, I know the judge I'm like that. Mateta took a risk. He brought James to the midfield. He walked. You say no walk on. They go cost Baba, They go talk say no get sense. Why you go play this James if he defender? Why you go kind of come midfield? That's all about risks and rewards. So that's what it just be. All right, let's bring you another message from another of our sponsor, Mobile Wealth Associates and Co Limited. So they are into construction services, dredging, canalization, real estate, and shore protection works. They're also into mechanical and fabrication services and procurement services nationwide. So if you want to reach out to them, you can call them on +234 8064642234, and they're located at number 7 Ekeniwo Road, or Razi, opposite St. Stephen's Anglican Church, Port Harcourt. So if you're interested in any of the services, please do reach out to them. All right, Ekitike, I think I've taken this story. David Onstein also reported it. I've taken that story. No need for us to dial on that yet. So TNT Sports, all of them, at the same thing they talk, they don't offer 80 million. No need. Now, this one, Dusan Vlahovic, they set to reject Manchester United. But maybe the reason I say, okay, they won't go sign up, but it's saying go favor AC Milan. Why I highlight this story? Now to show you, say this level now we man you dey. At that level we did some 3, 4, 5 years ago. This level, where we say we no get that appeal, we could not command players. Say, hey, I want sign you. But the say, hey, chance, Baba, you want sign me, Omo? Arsenal or nothing. We don't have that appeal then. At the level man you did now. Man, you are struggling to recruit players. See Vlahovic, they say Juventus they pursue. When they look for where he go hold, but man you come, he say no sir, I'm not joining you. This Vlahovic, if Arsenal mention his name, say Vla, the way we dey run, we never even call the Ovic finish. We never go dey jackpot they come. Because where we dey now, we don't be like, no, so we like the most beautiful bride in the whole world. Everybody they look for us, say, moment I can sign me. So now so it just be. Many fans, Arteta this, Arteta that. You don't know what you get to make you no go lose. You can see the see for the comment section. People say, Arteta is this, Arteta is that. Now just calm down. Next season, we'll see how it will be. May God just help us no get injury, because that's our number one weakness. We no just get a major injury to key players. Make everybody just stay like other seasons. AJ, next season goes too. I just be very optimistic, but we'll just watch. I mean, nobody say we over high pass now too much. We'll see how next season will be. All right, that's all of us. I think it's a fine place for us to call the show, and then let me bring you the biggest news of the night. So, Arteta they see Ekitike as the final piece of the puzzle, according to the Sun. Say they will run out this week. They go follow Crystal Palace talk, but they know whether that 68. China 68 is gone. Abi you still negotiate, we'll see how we will run out. So, if I get clarity, I will still let you know. So, with that being said, it's a fine place for us to call the show and end. Like, come your way tomorrow morning to give you the money. So, then thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your night. Now, good night. I'll let them out. All right, guys. Ciao.